Alright, Shalom, Shalom, Israel. This is the brother Shaquat Rakah coming from the Prophets of Babylon camp that's out here in Tampa, Florida. And before we move on further with this lesson, I want to give all honor and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rachakadash, Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, who this world ignorantly calls God, which his true name in the Paleo Hebrew means He is and He exists. And Yahweh Shai, the only begotten Son, who this world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, which his true name in the Paleo Hebrew means He saves and He delivers. And I also want to give double honors unto the apostles and bishops of Great Millstone who teach this truth and ruleth well. And today, man, I want to touch up on this article real quick, man. You know, it says, WEF says, CBDCs must be implanted under your skin if you want to participate in society. You know, we know what it's going to, man. The M to the O to the T to the B, man. You know, as these weeks goes by, every day that goes by, every week that goes by, man, you know, this prophecy is speaking, man. You know, this devil, which is ultimately under the will of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, this devil, you know, is putting this new agenda, this new system into play day by day, man. You know, you had Elon Musk out there about 3 weeks ago, a month ago. You know, he got, his Neuralink got approval from the Food and Drug Administration for those brain C-hips, man. For those brain micro C-hips, man. You know, you gotta use code words so that, you know, these damn devils won't take the video down. You know? But they pushing it out every day, man. You know? And it's really here, and you know, it's just not implanted, as they said. You know, you have people out here, you know, that's walking around with this thing in their hand. Walk around with this thing under their skin, in their body. All over the world. You know, it's just not mandatory right now for everyone to take it. But going down in this article, it says the WEF, which, if you don't know what the WEF is, you know, it's the World Economic Forum. It says, has declared that all citizens must be implanted with a CBDC micro C-hip. You know, we got to use code words. It says, in the very near future. And it says, in order to be able to fully participate in society and do basic things, such as purchase food and water. And let's get into these scripts real quick. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3 and verse 10, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. And you know, this the Lord's patience, you know, it's this knowledge, man. You know, this wisdom, this truth, man. And you know, that word patience, you know, it goes into suffering, man. You know, we suffer every day, man. But you know, the scriptures always going to how we got to be patient, man. And you know, that hour of temptation, you know, what's that hour of temptation, man? When, you know, this devil Esau Edom, he makes this, you know, RFID C-hip mandatory for the whole world to take it, man. You know, they're going to starve the people out. They're going to take away all the resources, and they're going to tell you the only way you want to eat, when there's a famine out here, when it's all out hell breaking loose, man. It's like it. When there's people out here running like chickens with their head cut off, man, and there's no food out here, these devils are gonna tell you, look, man, you know, you wanna keep your job, you wanna continue, you know, having that nice car, you know, you want your fancy house, man, you wanna eat, you wanna drink, take this right here, man. Now, everybody's going to be tempted, man. Everybody on this world is going to be tried, man. You going to be tried. I'm going to be tried. Everybody's going to be tried, man. But the Lord said he'll keep thee, man. He'll keep thee, man. So it's going to be that elect, man. The Lord's going to keep, you know, whoever the elect is, whoever is destined, and endure the things that's coming, man, especially through the hour of temptation, man. Lord's gonna keep them stable throughout that time, man. They're not gonna get jiggy. They're not gonna take that thing, man. They're not gonna take that RFID C-hip, man. Keep thee. It's referring to the elect, man. But let's grab this real quick. It's the book of Habakkuk. It's the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 3, and it says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." In which, these prophecies, were given in visions, to the prophets. These prophecies were given in visions. The prophets had visions, and, they wrote them down. And which, this, what the hell was that? So like, but this MOTB, man, was one of the key prophecies, man. And that's one of the key prophecies we waiting on, man. When this devil makes this thing mandatory, man, that's when all these prophecies gonna take place, man. And ultimately our Lord is gonna come back and make his return, man. But it says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak." So, at the end of the day, it's going to speak, man. It says, "and not lie." And you got these other camps out here. You got these other people. They don't believe this RFID C-hip is the MOTB, man. You got these other camps talking about, they said, it's June. Ain't no micro C-hips, man. And as soon as June came, I bullshit you not. As soon as June came, that's when Elon Musk got the approval for that Neuralink from the FDA, man. And like I said earlier, man, these C-hips are here, man. You had this lady in China. She took that thing, and I believe they said she passed away, but she had took that thing. You had this lady back in Russia. I did a video on it like a couple months ago. It was like in Russia or some other country, but she was basically showing off, presenting that C-hip in her hand, and she was showing off what she could do, how she could make purchases and transactions, through her hand, scanning with her hand. But it says, "Though it tarry, wait for it." And this is the key prophecy we waiting on. Ultimately we want this thing to come right now. I want this thing to come tonight, man. I want this thing to come tonight. Brothers want this thing to come right now. We want this thing to come next week, this month. Shit, we want it to happen today. But but it says, "Though it tarry, wait for it," because we want it to come right now. But at the end of the day, we don't know when it's gonna happen. But we gotta wait, though, man. We gotta be patient. We gotta suffer. We gotta be patient, man. We gotta wait for it, even though it might feel like it's forever. Like, oh man, when it's gonna. We want it to happen now. But even if it happens 2 weeks from now, even if it happens 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, even if it's 30 years from now, we gotta wait. But which I highly doubt. We're gonna be here for another 30 years. Shit, this point, I'm getting stressed out just thinking about being here for another 30 years. But even if it's 5 years, 10 years, 7 years, a year from now, a month from now, we gotta wait, man. But it says, "But it will surely come, it will not tarry." So no matter how long it takes, no matter how you may feel, no matter how your grandparents may feel, no matter how these other camps may feel, man, at the end of the day, it's going to come, man. And you're going to see who is speaking the truth. And from the apostles and the bishops going on down, they've been warning you, man, for years. They've been warning you about this thing, man. They've been warning you about this thing, man. But let's go back into this article, man. It says, the WEF has declared that all citizens must be implanted with the CBDC micro C-hip in the very near future. And this is their plan, a new world order. We're going to get into that. And it says, in order to be able to fully participate in society and do basic things such as purchase food and water, unless let's get in that revelation, man. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 13. We're going to start in verse 15. And it says, and you know that he is referring to, you know, Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. It says, have power to give life unto the image of the beast. And it says that the image of the beast shall both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast shall be killed. Slaki. So, you know, that image of the beast is referring to this new world order, you know, that new agenda that this devil's trying to push. You know, he wants everybody under, you know, one belief, you know, one system, you know, one accordance, one subjection, one of everything, man. And, you know, when they make this, when they usher in that new system, which they doing it every day, man. But when they usher in that new system, it comes fully to play. You know, anybody that don't want to get jiggy with it, man, they don't cause you to be killed, man. But it says, verse 16, it says, and he causeth all. So that means everybody. It don't matter who the fuck you are, man. It says both small and great. So, you know, newborn babies down to your great grandma that got 2 days left to live. It says rich and poor. So even, you know, you had a little baby and fucking Jay-Z and Michael Rubin and, you know, all these zesty motherfuckers at an all-white party, which, you know, they all billionaires. You know, they all millionaires. You know, they have status in society. You know, motherfuckers like Bill Gates, they gonna have to take this thing, man, down to the, it says rich and poor, so even down, you know, to the bum at the gas station, man. It says free and bond, so even, you know, your law-abiding citizen, you know, that vote, you know, that's voting for fucking the mayor, the senator every month, be at the library 7 days a week. Down to your Uncle Ray, your Uncle Tyrone. You know, your best friend JJ. That's doing a bid. You know, your Uncle Tyrone, your cousin Ray, that's doing a bid. You know, that's about to get out in a couple months. And it says to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And, you know, which is going to be anywhere, man. It's going to be anywhere. You had Elon Musk talking about he want to put it in your brain. And, you know, which ultimately, man, they want to put this thing in you to have, you know, full control, man. They want to know everything you're doing, man. You know, they want to know how many times you breathe in. You know, how many times you taking a shit in a day. How many times you having sex. How many steps you taking. But it says, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. It says, and that no man might buy or sell. When you go back to this article, it says the WEF, we're just going to go down to the last part. It says, in order to be able to fully participate in society and do basic things such as purchase food and water. And that's the whole plan, man. Ain't going to be no more. You could grab your Bank of America, your Truce card, your Wells Fargo card. Ain't gonna be no more going to the corner store with your $20, you know, getting you a Everest with some hot Cheetos. Ain't gonna be no more none of that, man. You want to make any type of purchases and any type of transactions, man, you gonna have to have this thing in you, man. You know, and you know, the Lord warned us about this thing, man. You know, you can repent from anything, you know, besides, you know, blasphemy of the Lord. And taking this thing, man. You know, it's just spoken about, you know, Revelation, the 14th chapter. You know, you go to the Revelation, the 14th chapter, it speaks about the punishment of those that take this thing, man. Which ultimately, anybody that gets this thing implanted under their skin, man, you got a huge consequence, man. But you're going to eat a ICBM nuclear missile, man. But, let me grab this real quick. This is the book of Romans, chapter 11 and verse 4, and it says, but what saith the answer of the Most High unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. So the Lord said he reserved to himself 7,000 men. And which, you know, this is not talking about exactly 7,000 men. And when you go into that word seven, when you go into that number 7, it's like it, you know, it goes into completion, man. But this is referring to the elect, man, that 144,000, man. You know, that's predestined to be saved out of what's coming, man. You know, which I pray to be a part of, which I pray, you know, you sincere Akim, you sincere brethren be a part of, man. But the Lord said he reserved to himself 7,000 men that elect. That's not going to get down with this, man. You know, even though it's going to be a famine, you know, it's going to be, no food, no water. You ain't gonna be able to participate in the society. So what, man? The Lord said he reserved himself 7,000 men, a complete number of men that's not gonna get jiggy with the system, man. And the Lord's gonna make sure they fed, they stable in that time, in the time of all our hell and all our chaos, you know, all our hell breaking loose, man. But it says, that's it on that. Let me grab this real quick. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 10 and verse 20. And it says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, which that remnant is referring, you know, to the elect and that 1/3. It says, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote them. And you know, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, who's smoting us, man? You know, the Esau, Edom, man, and these other nations, man. You know, that's benefiting off our oppression, man. You know, you gotta go to the end. You know, we got curses on us. You know, I've spoken about in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. But you know, when you go into the 48th verse, I believe, the 40th verse, but it talks about how we go to this devil for the want and need of all things, man. You know, right now, as you're watching this video, you could probably go downstairs, get some ice cream out the freezer, man. You know, drink some juice. You know, get a little midnight snack. You know, you could go grocery shopping when you aren't running out of food. You know, but soon enough, it's gonna be a time, man. You know, you're gonna have to really put your 100% trust in your Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know, right now you could, you know, throw some food in a microwave. You know, throw some oxtails on the grill. That sounds so good right now, but you know, it's easy to do that, man. But we come into a time we're gonna have to pray for the Lord for everything, man. But it says, but shall stay upon Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel and true. So we come into a time, man, like I said, you could go to the refrigerator, you could throw some food on the grill whenever you want. We come into a time, there's a famine out here, man. We're going to have to put your 100% trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You want anything, you need anything, you're going to have to call on Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, man. You know, Babu Kasha, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, can you feed me today, man? You know, you're not doing that now because you could go to the refrigerator, you know. But we go to this devil for the want and need of all things. You want food, clothes, or any type of resources, you go to this damn devil. Well, we come into a time, got to really put our trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua and say, fuck these devils, man. We're not relying on y'all no more, man, for resources, man. We calling on our true power, man. But it says, let me grab this real quick. You know, we're going to close it out. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 65 and verse 13. And it says, therefore, thus saith Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. So we come into a time, man, you know, it's going to be famine, pestilence, you know, plagues. But, you know, right now, you know, you brethren are serving Yahweh Shem Yahushua in truth and sincerity. You know, people might walk past you looking at you crazy. Like, what the hell are these guys doing, man? You know, your family looking at you all funny, looking at you all crazy. You know, your best friends you knew since kindergarten, you came into this truth, man. They don't even want to talk. They don't even talk to you no more, man. They talking shit behind your back, man. Like, this guy crazy. This guy think he know it all, man. This guy is weird. You know, but when all our hell breaks loose, man, the Lord's gonna make sure you good, man. And those people, their stomach's gonna be touching their back, man. It says, my servant shall eat, man. And you've been serving Yahweh Shem Yahushua while you had liberty, you know, while you was able to go downstairs in your refrigerator, you know, grab a midnight snack. You know, while you could grab a margarita, get some tacos, man. You know, you was out there on the highways and byways serving the Lord, man, in truth and sincerity, man. You know, when all that hell breaks loose, man, the Lord gonna make sure you stable in that day, man. While it's cannibalism, while it's people eating each other, man. While motherfuckers' stomachs is touching their back, man. Lord gonna make sure you eat, man. It says, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. It says, but behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. You know, right now, these people are rejoicing, man. These people don't know. It's about to be world war out here, man. World War III is taking place as we speak, man. You got these other countries fighting. You had 19 countries geared up. They signed up to fight against the U.S., man. A lot of people don't even know Elon Musk just got approval for the Neuralink to put brain C-hips in. You know, a lot of people don't even know what the statement that the World Economic Forum just made, man, about these CBDCs, man. But a lot of people don't know about these different prophecies, man. They out here having a good time. You know, they feasting. They in that spirit of mirth, man. Well, you got the prophets out there on the highways and byways, you know, in the house of mourning, man, crying out to the Lord to burn this place, man. We come into a time when all our hell breaks loose, man, when they make this thing mandatory, when there's famines out here, man, when people out here going crazy, when this internet goes off, man, all that hell breaks loose, man. The servants, the ones that have been serving Yahweh Shem Yahweh true sincerity, we're going to be rejoicing in that day, man. Call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, we're going to be rejoicing in that day, man. That's when life starts, man. You know, when shit hits the fan, man, we're going to be rejoicing in that day, man. While these other people that was having a good time, sipping margarita, you know, after being a family guy, man. You know, your friends, you know, in the world, ain't even talk to you no more, just came in his truth. This guy's crazy. He think he know it all. Fuck that, I can't be around him, man. You know, everybody did you dirty, man. You know, everybody that looks down upon you, man. They look at you funny. They talking shit about you, man. They gonna be ashamed in that day, man. Everybody that walked past you in the camp, they even try to stop by to see what the hell was going on. They get understanding why they had grace, why we in the grace period, they get right, why we got the liberty. They gonna be ashamed in that day, man. Like, damn, where those guys at, man? Damn, I wish I would at least stop by and see. They gonna be ashamed in that day, man. Gonna be rejoicing. But that's really it on that, man. I don't want to make this too long, but you know, pretty much hit the point there. But you know, just keep pushing, man. Keep it doing. You know, you're almost out of here, man. But once again, before we close out, well, Slakia, Yahweh Rat Dazah, I pray this lesson be edifying. If this lesson was edifying unto you, it'll be edifying to the hopeful elect. And once again, before we close out, I want to give all honor and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem, Hakadash. And once again, I want to give double honors unto the apostles and bishops of Great Millstone who teaches this truth and ruleth well. And with that, I'm going to say Shalom, DTA, Abab, Babal, soon.